Today, my dear ones, I'm coming on to take you with me on a journey. On a journey into the presence of an aspect of the Nameless Mother. And the aspect that we will visit today is represented by Tara, the Buddhist goddess of compassion, who is sitting on this lotus flower in the middle of a lake. And the water in the lake, in fact, is the tears she's crying, the purifying tears, the healing tears for all of humanity, for all of the suffering that is in this world on an individual level, on a collective level. So we will go into her presence. As we always do, you find a comfortable place to lie down or to sit down where you will not be disturbed and where you can drop into your heart space. So when you've found your spot, lay down, sit down, what is most comfortable for you, and we will breathe together so we can drop into our heart space. So take a deep breath in, and then a deep breath out, releasing all tension in your body. And another deep breath in, and a deep breath out. So you can drop into that space where your higher heart and your heart meet. And another deep breath in and a deep breath out. You relax even more. You drop deeper into that heart space. And you can feel the peace there is inside. And you can feel your body relaxed. So we are ready to go on the journey. Imagine that you are walking on a road. You're not paying very much attention to the surroundings or the road you walk on because you carry a heaviness in your heart, a sadness, some kind of suffering, which can be on an individual level, but it can also be because of the things you see playing out around you in the world. Terrible things that can happen to people. And you carry this weight in your heart. It can be for your own. It can be for friends or family members, dear ones. So you walk this road and you arrive at the border of a beautiful lake. And the lake is filled with beautiful, light-filled aquamarine water. So you sit down by the lake and you allow yourself to feel the heaviness in your heart, to just know why it is there without going into any story, just knowing why it is there and just feeling it. And you feel also a presence, a very powerful but so loving presence, inviting you to let go of the sadness, of the suffering you feel in your heart, to let it go and to hand it over, to surrender it. This presence is really calling onto you to do that. So yes, you say yes. And you do it in your own way. It could be that you are just letting the thoughts go through your head, feeling the feeling into your heart and letting it pass by. Or it could be maybe that you fill a recipient with water and you put it all in there and then you have offered the water into the lake. It could be you offer a crystal into the lake. It could be you write it down on some piece of paper and then you make a little paper ship and you release it onto the lake. Or it could be a floating candle. You blow it into the flame and you release it into the lake. It's all good. Whatever makes you feel the best. And then you offered it into the lake and you watch it go. You watch it go on the calm little waves. And you watch it go further and further and further away into the lake until it reaches the middle of the lake. And there's this huge lotus flower. And you can feel the presence of Tara, who is sitting in her lotus flower. And she receives whatever you have released. She receives. She takes it into her hands. And she just looks at it with so much love and so much compassion. And she cries. Those tears that purify, and you can feel it. They purify your heart. They purify the suffering. They purify the sadness. They purify and they heal. You can feel this love, this compassion fill your heart completely with such a healing power. And the tears go into the lake with all the other tears that are there. The beautiful aquamarine water shining with light. And when she has released what she received from you this way into the lake, she just puts her hands together in a namaste. And she honors the love in you. She honors the light in you. She honors the compassion in you. And you are sitting at the border of the lake and you make the same gesture. And then you can feel this connection, this aspect of the Nameless Mother, the mother who is always compassionate, who will always heal her child, who will always embrace her child and kiss his little wounds, like when you were a child and fell off on your knees and hurt your knees, and the mother's kiss was the most healing medicine there could be. So you receive that now for whatever you have offered into the lake. And you feel so much lighter. And you stand up. You take one more look. And you turn back. And now you can pay attention to the road and pay attention to the surroundings. And you see it's the beauty that Mother Earth have to offer. The trees, the flowers, the little stream, the little well, the birds singing, the butterflies flying, the sounds of little animals in the woods. the beautiful blue sky with the warm light of the sun. You pay attention to all this beauty. And there's now, instead of sadness and heaviness in your heart, there is joy. There is joy, because that's what we are meant to be. Not only suffering and stories and wounding, but joy, pure joy. So walking back now, slowly, slowly, you find yourself in your home again. You find yourself again in this place where you have been sitting down or laying down. And with a gentle smile on your face, you take some couple of deep breaths to come back completely into your body, into your space. And you're back so much lighter, with so much more light. So walk out now. Walk out every day and be this love, and be this light, and be this compassion also. See you next time for another journey. Love you all.